Cowabunga, dudes, and welcome to I Love 1988 and a four-cheese feast of the most bodacious movies, music, TV, and toys of 1988. It's awesome, and there's a story about four pretty cool green guys, too. Cowabunga!
Will I be famous when? Will I see my picture in the papers? Back in 1988, some guys just had way too much dough.
In 1988, four young turtles had their brush with some mutagenic ooze.
Oh, that's totally gross, dude.
But instead of making them freaks, well, let's not spoil the story. Just check this out.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Heroes in a house show.
Turtle power.
The animated show was called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja what?
What's going on?
We'll just see about that.
Okay, punks, get up!
They had to call it Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, didn't they, over here?
Come and get me, hot shots!
I suppose they assumed that 4-year-olds were going to start sharpening those metal stars and try slinging them at their granny.
Come on, guys, you can do better than that!
Who thought that up? That's such a great concept.
Here, try these on for size!
We'll have a turtle, and he'll be a ninja. Great!
Fact, we turtles began life as like characters in a student horror fanzine. Totally radical truth, dude.
It kind of goes back to when I was a kid. I used to play in the lake up in Maine, and we had these big snapping turtles, and we'd always torture them with sticks and snap the stick off. And I just like the idea of having one of the world's slowest creatures be looked at one of the fastest, like a ninja, like a Bruce Lee character.
We'll stop and look at each other sometime and go, oh my, what did we do? What did we create? The beast.
Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael, Leonardo.
They were called Donatella, Panatella, Jackson Pollock and Rolf Harris.
The concept was similar to what you might have in any group of kids that would hang out in a neighborhood. You'd have, a quiet one,
Leonardo,
a funny one,
Donatello,
one that was kind of nuts,
Michelangelo,
one that was kind of stronger.
Shredder, you tin-faced geek! Get back here and taste cold turtle steel!
Cowabunga, dudes!
Oh, great! I've just been de-daisied!
I played the part of Raphael, this sort of smart alecky one of the bunch, and I suppose that that is similar to my real personality.
You're turtles, remember?
So that's why I'm green. I always thought it was something I ate.
I played the part of Leonardo in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the blue mask. It's how you tell them apart.
Quit clowning, you guys. This is serious.
My main catchphrase would be, we've got to think of something fast.
Fellas, remember what Splinter said? Get at the root of the problem. Gotcha.
They were a result of some kind of chemical spill, weren't they?
Yeah, it was radioactivity. That's it.
Much like Richard and Judy, actually.
This radioactive canister was jarred loose from a truck and smashed this little aquarium this boy was holding with four turtles in it. And the smash bowl of the four turtles and the radioactive ooze fell into the sewer, where they were discovered by a rat who was from Japan.
Even the longest journey starts with a single step.
That rat looks rotten. It does look like it's been down the sewer all its life.
It is wise to always start at the root of the problem.
They were a bit like a gang of rent boys, really. There was a sort of seedy old man in a dressing gown who lived in a basement and told them what to do, and you think, he'd be closed down nowadays.
All right, dudes, it's scarping time!
They lived in the sewer, and they ate pizzas.
Pizza! Yeah!
Pizza, pizza, pizza!
For sure!
You can just imagine them all just sitting there, knee-deep in shit in the sewer. Mmm, tasty.
This is some dynamite pizza. What's on it, Michelangelo?
I know lads who live on pizza, and believe me, they're no kind of kung fu masters.
Smooth, Michelangelo. You make a great break dancer.
I would advise more practice.
The merchandising boom surrounding the program has brought official complaints to the body in charge of broadcasting. The critics of the program want it banned completely. They say it isn't a drama, it's just one long advert to make children buy turtle products.
You know, when Pete and I first saw the toys in a local toy store, we were walking down the action figure aisle.
And it was just such a big thrill for us to see these things on the shelf, you know, in their little shiny blister pack packages.
Coming up the aisle, literally there was this mom and a little kid, and the kid's pitching this fit, and the mother's like, you know, no, I'm not buying you one of those stupid Ninja Turtles. And Pete and I were just like, what have we done?
The cult's taken America by storm, with a full-length film already making millions the other side of the Atlantic. Over here, a turtle record is already overpowering the music charts.
Our movie was like the biggest film. Our song was so #1, and kids everywhere went off to the pet shop.
If you like giant mutant turtles named after Italian painters, you'll love these tiny half-formed amphibians, which was the weirdest merchandising tie-in of all time.
We know for a fact that the turtles carry the salmonella bacteria, which people can contract. And in America, for example, 280,000 to 300,000 cases of turtle-associated human salmonellosis were occurring every year.
I hated it. I hated it. They caused me so much trouble. I mean, if I could have beaten the shit out of them, I would have done. I really hated these turtles.
Excuse us, coming through!
There he goes! Into the kitchen!
Pump up the volume, guys! We got him cornered! Give it up, Shredder! You're history!
We'll see about that, mutant!
I think to the detriment of the show, in my opinion, some of the animation was pretty flat in the later episodes.
Shred your way out of this!
Gladly, have a donut!
The fight scene basically became kind of slapstick. And, you know, I just lost it. You know, it was just so inane.
Anchovies.
To really bring the Turtles back, I'd want to do them for no one but me. The Turtles go and kick Keanu Reeves' butt in the Matrix or something. No.
Cowabunga! Cool, pizza for breakfast. Hey, wonder what's on TV. Man, that is fast. But one radical lady from the Summer Olympics of '88 showed us the true meaning of speed. It's Flojo!
Any turtle will tell you the underground is the place to be. But the Summer of Love craze in 1988 brought a new kind of music blinking out into the light. I see!
The biggest smackdown of 1988 was between Tiffany and Debbie Gibson for the title Queen of Pop.
In 1988, some radical Japanese guys got down and got with it. Not ninjas or even turtles, but the packed and gnarly dudes of sumo.
Bodacious?
Excellent. Hey, do Bill and Ted think they're turtles or what?
Turtles like to party, dude, but these hitmen and her guys are just radical! Well, that was 1988 when we turtles ruled the whole universe! Turtle power! Turtle power!